Good morning. It's 6 o'clock. We're with you all the way through until 9 with Ben and Susanna here from 6:30. First, a man who fled to Afghanistan has spoken exclusively to this programme about his decision to pay people smugglers up to £1,600 to help him cross the Channel illegally from Calais to Dover. Charities have told us they expect more Afghans to try to make the dangerous journey in small boats following the Taliban's takeover of their country. Well, Jonathan Swain, has seen an increase in numbers, hadn't we? And now there seems to be this big surge of people making this treacherous crossing. Boris Johnson will set out his long-awaited plans to overhaul the social care system in a common statement later. He's expected to go ahead with controversial plans to breach an election promise and raise national insurance for millions of workers by around 1.25% to cover the costs. Our chief correspondent decisions are needed to fix social care in England, but there's growing anger, isn't there, about the way he plans to do it?
Yeah, he's certainly going to.
The Wire and Boardwalk Empire star Michael K. Williams has died at the age of 54. Now, Britain's 18-year-old tennis star Emma Raducanu has reached her first Grand Slam quarter-final at the US Open. She won 11 games in a row to take the match in straight sets against America's Shelby Rogers. Now, public inquiry opens today into controversial plans for the UK's first deep coal mine in 30 years. It would be built near Whitehaven by the West Cumbria Mining Company, which claims the project could create 500 jobs in a region that's facing economic decline. Critics, however, say it is incompatible with climate change targets. Locally, isn't there? And it's also got national implications. Line of Duty, Coronation Street and I'm a Celebrity were among the big winners at this year's TV Choice Awards. This morning was named Best Daytime Show for the 8th time. Yes, we were robbed yet again. Here's Gagi Patel with more. It is 14 minutes past 6. Let's find out what's happening with the weather. Des Coleman is in Norfolk for us this morning. Morning, Des. Thanks, Des. Now, Good Morning Britain's here all the way through until 9. Ben and Susanna will be here from 6:30. And that's coming up. But first, let's get the news, travel and weather where you are. See you in just a moment. Hello again. Let's take a look at the front pages of the newspapers now. The Daily. For more now on that story, joining me from Bristol is Sir Steve Webb. Now, 6:22, you're watching Good Morning Britain. This is one of the most recognisable songs from the past 40 years. It's become a bit of an anthem for the current times. And lead singer of Dexys joins me in just a moment to share some exciting news from the band. First, though, let's take a look at the song that started it all. Now, coming up next, Ben and Susanna will be here in just a moment. And joining them, off his UK-wide tour. That's coming up. In the meantime, let's find out what the weather's doing today. Hopefully more sunshine. Here's Des with the details. In other news this morning, Boris Johnson will set out his long-awaited plans to overhaul the social care system in a common statement later. He's expected to go ahead with controversial plans to breach an election promise and raise national insurance for millions of workers by around 1.25% to cover the costs. Britain's 18-year-old tennis star Emma Raducanu has reached her first Grand Slam quarter-final at the US Open. She won 11 games in a row to take the match in straight sets against America's Shelby Rogers.